AM Mayhem. Reporting live from the street. Too Cool Chris, Jagger Ranks, and the Skywalker.
You. Don't learn it.
Boy, I don't understand all that. Still looking like a little out there. But that's all right. Nice, Candy Ben, and run up by Captain Lano this morning. They get have a special today.
No, today's Thursday.
Nice. So go by Captain Lano and get everything the regulars. Everybody they waiting for all year. Nice, you want little bakes and saltfish, little roti, little sausage roll, little beef patty, little
Captain's got it.
Yeah, Captain have it all they covered all year. St. Vince no morning. You know, when people throwing licks on that guy, what was the guy's name? The tourist
Travel
guy?
Tom Tom.
Travel Tom Tom. And he talking about how the roads dirty and blah blah blah. Or maybe I should leave for we make it. Yeah, let me leave for we make it no sense.
All right, the big stories. I think one of them has to be that the hydro plant down at Cumberland is going to be decommissioned, I think, from the 30th of this month. Environmental concerns, etc., that were affecting the community as well. So probably had good reason to shut it down. But with that, you have to ask the question: is your light bill about to rise again?
To change it, like yes.
Remember, part of the reason that we have the hydro plant, yes, you know, it's for environment. Well, it's supposed to be environmentally safer than using so much fossil fuel, but it also served the purpose of reducing your light bill because you're using renewable energy. Now, is that going to have an effect on your light bill?
Charge?
Well,
because
one would expect that you would now use more fuel.
When I saw it, I was saying, okay, so you go and decommission one. It only means your fuel surcharge will just go up a notch.
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
Man,
is that they're going to replace it with a different one?
No.
Are they going to have
that?
Well,
because
maybe they haven't put it in that press release. That press release is just for
the first one.
Yeah.
The soft launch. Okay.
Right.
All right.
So, okay. I mean, that is something to look at. Elsewhere, there are a few words, Caribbean words, that have been added to this year's edition of the Oxford Dictionary.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them quite good. Cuckoo.
Cuckoo's a word long time.
Yeah, but it wasn't like a recognized word in the Oxford Dictionary.
It wasn't?
No. Apparently not. Filori.
Okay.
There's some culinary ones, Filori. There's some phrases as well that have been added to their thesaurus, such as cry long water. Okay.
Right.
That's now been added to the thesaurus, I think.
All right.
Elements of it. Also,
what did they call before?
Cuckoo?
No.
Filori.
As
in the
Filori. Don't mess up your thing, man.
So it don't have a H. Yeah.
Hey, Filori. You go and ask anybody for Filori, they'll knock you out. Filori. Don't do it.
Saltfish. Hello. Apparently, saltfish wasn't the recognized word before. Saltfish is now added today. What's a bubbly? Tell me. It comes from Trinidad.
Somebody he just take and beat him.
Right.
Chip it.
Right. So it's like a doll.
Yeah, it's a doll thing. Yeah.
So that's been added. Brought up C.
Yeah, not brought up C. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right. Bubbly, that's the whole Trinity thing.
Yeah. Carry, go, bring, come.
Yeah, that you can carry news and bring in.
We'll get into some others, but another one is Bulla. We'll get into it.
That's a bread in Jamaica. I said that. That's a bread in Jamaica.
All right, so we'll get into that. Elsewhere, again, I know we have like this renewed anti-vax kind of culture that's rising.
Right.
You know, people seem to be a little more skeptical of taking vaccines. Maybe rightly so, maybe not. I'm not a doctor to tell you yes or no. Right. However, the story on St. Vincent Times that says an HIV generic drug to cost US $40 from 2027, and essentially, I know Jeannie gonna love this one. It's developed by Bill Gates' foundation and another organization, right? And it reduces the risk of HIV transmission by more than 99.9%.
Bill Gates.
Right? When you hear Bill Gates, people like Gene get very, very, very skeptical. And I think, maybe he has good reason, because part of the story says for low and middle income countries.
Low and middle income countries.
Are they referring to that they're just pricing it that way so that those countries could afford it? Or are they actually targeting low and middle income countries?
Oh, it could be both.
Maybe.
Yeah, it could be both.
Maybe. But you know, when I hear people, you know, people like Jeannie say they're trying to sterilize people in Africa, etc. When you hear statements like for low and middle income countries,
but they know who the target is.
it sounds it kind of plays into the whole
Yeah.
mm,
You know who the target is there.
what you talking about, Willis?
Like, you know
who's that ready for? But you're taking it twice a year, and it reduces. Allegedly, they're claiming that it would reduce the risk of HIV transmission by more than 99.9%. Twice a year. Little chuck, and that chuck will not. You know, the other chuck, 99.9% chance. You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Twice a year.
Right.
Bill Gates.
So I think people will get into it.
Just think Bill Gates. Bill Gates.
When I read this story and I saw the Bill Gates part, I was like, oh God.
Bill Gates.
You're gonna have a genie session today. We're gonna have a genie session.
Bill Gates.
Yeah. Let me say like Cartel. Here I was thinking there was Bill Gates when they would when they were not even build fence.
Bill Gates.
What else you have? I see you showing me a video just now.
No, I was wondering because I don't know. That was a video from Dominica, and they were promised fishing boats for I think some disaster they had. But when I saw it, it brought to mind that we were promised here some fishing vessels.
Oh, you and promises.
Yeah, you know. We were promised the fishermen. I was going to say the fishermen. What sounds so bad. The fishermen, they were promised vessels and all these things. And I was wondering if they ever got it. Because I never really heard much about it after the promises were made.
I mean,
you can remember hearing that?
I remember it. Yeah.
Remember that, G? They got anybody got anything? I don't know. I'm just asking. I don't know.
Sure. We'll hopefully a fisherman would call in and say, yes, I got my boat, my engine,
and all these things,
and whatever else was promised.
Yeah,
but
okay.
Let me ask you this: if Soufre blew, how long ago? Soufre was which year? That's like 4 years. 4 years ago. That sounds right. Somewhere there.
21.
Burial was a year ago.
Yeah.
Cool. You as a fisherman haven't found a way. This is me as a politician. If you as a fisherman haven't found a way to get back in the water and fish,
right.
You didn't really want to be a
no,
fisherman.
Right. It's the same, and you can say the same thing as a person who wasn't what do you call it? Who wasn't with the house thing.
Yeah. If you find someone to live by now, you didn't really want to live in a house.
You want to live in a house. You want to live in the grass. But I was just wondering, because I know we make big brag about that.
Politicians use a word often that
resilient.
It sounds like a compliment.
Resilient.
It's really not a compliment. It's an excuse.
Resilient. The excuse for not giving you.
For not giving you is that Vincentians are resilient and they find a way.
Yeah.
Which is true.
No, but they're right.
In some instances, it's a compliment. Yeah. But in this one, it's an excuse.
They're right. So fisherman, any fisherman, fisherman,
if they were to receive anything, Chris,
you would know.
One, you would have known. Right. I believe so.
Right.
Secondly, they ain't gonna wait for no politician to get back in the water.
No, correct.
That's
true. They'll go and do the thing.
But we'll get into it. We'll see. Yeah, we'll do a little investigation.
Yeah, all right. So we're going to do some commercials and all these things. All the morning, St. Vincent. All the morning, we're going to do some commercials and we're coming back. It is 97.1. Look at here, that was good. So 97.1. Yeah.
Remember, Captain Lanos is open. The airport closes when the airport restaurant bar closes when the airport AIA location closes when the airport closes.
Right.
Sorry, that one was difficult to get out, but so grab your snacks and delights today.
All right, we're going to do these and come back.
This is going to be the biggest office